offensive tri-lane. Like, if you can't get kills with this offensive tri-lane, it's not going to work. I say that, though. Arrow's going to come in.
It gets him. Okay, then. Okay, then. But Zhao Wei, there's still creeps there blocking him out. Eventually, they will be able to get the kill on that one. They could lose ReiSeN in exchange, though. Monet commits in with the wave. They still need more shockwave. Oh, so close, yet so far. Ogre, though, as we know, has a ridiculous amount of armor, a ridiculous amount. But they have to work through all that strength. Can they get it? And he just waveforms away. LPC again, right there in time, and it's going to be another gank snubbed.
I almost want to say, oh, Dragonite gets a solo kill in the mid lane. That's something that we don't expect.
Whoa.
Super, you know, pound for pound, I was going to say QO was definitely the more mechanical player there, but that would have made my...
With his pants down, watching what's happening in the bottom lane as we're watching it now. Disruption, Arrow, another connection. Can they get a kill this time for MVP? They will be able to. QO has stepped in, blast out with a huge laser, will be able to pop Zhao Wei, but oh, nice deny. The neutral creep steps in and says, get off my lawn. Blast him down with a shockwave. ReiSeN will get the follow-up as he pops LPC, making it a 2-for-1 trade. Well, technically 2-for-0.
He's going to start coroning into an Arrow and March a Machine. It's just not great. Mid lane, though, now QO kind of past the river. I think he's going to be dead under the tower shot. Yeah, he is definitely dead. And it looks like Velo is going to be able to jump away, but, you know, I think QO is, honestly, all of MVP's late game hope.
It's rare to see him in a position where he's going to have to be on recovery mode, and that is a bit tricky on a Tinker, but they are looking for a bit of a bounce back play here. Mid lane, jumping from Velo, gets a nice two-man chrono. They go right for the Wisp, the prime target, and then the follow-up on Super could be there, and they will be able to burst down through both of them. Very nice response there by MVP, and they will look to segue that into a tier 1.
Have to worry about his Chronosphere, but, you know, Chronosphere does have a long cooldown. It looks like Chrono or not, Velo is going to get ganked here. The Chain Stun is going to be good. Do they have the burst? Yes, they do.
Yes, they do. Very nice lead in there with the assisted move speed coming out from LPC. Super just easily far. Oh, nice jump in. Comes in from Yao. Follow up another stun. They're looking to burst through Dubu. A Dragon Tail and everything, man. But here's the response. Velos jumps back from the dead. Gets in with a Chrono. They're looking to go for Zhao Wei. Can they burst him down? Oh, nice. LPC jumping. Saves him right away with a wand pop and the tether, but not going to be enough to get the save. A stun in from Yao. Now he has to be able to walk away here, and he's not going to make it out. They get a nice connection with the arrow, and he will be going down. Super and LPC. A tag team here that's been working out throughout the game, trying to make it back in a way. Velo jumps in. Oh, how nice. A one-hit bash right there. LPC, they're not going to be stopped. And Monet showed up to play, and they're going to be able to get their own takedown as they drop the Faceless Void. Good turnaround play, but it's still a 3-for-1 trade. Until QO gets his Blink Dagger. When QO gets his Blink Dagger, I feel like he becomes almost a new hero. He'll be able to participate a lot, but that Blink Dagger might be put on hold a bit longer, Lumi, because he's been caught out top lane behind the tower. They're going to burst him and beat him the hell up. So Blink Dagger might have to wait a little bit longer. And it looks like he'll have to step up for the Soul Ring in the meantime. That kill maybe part of the reason we don't see him playing it very often.
Yeah, the times I have seen him playing it, he's been losing with it. And in fact, QO is going to get ganked again here.
Yeah, it's
triple
rough.
Stun, good. And LFY continue to row here.
Very good.
And every time
the map with these top 2 towers going down, they could control the MVP jungle, and they're not done yet. They made a move in now. Mid lane, caught in the woods. Dubu is going to be able to get off the self-disruption, but Monet's going to be waiting for him. And, well, there he'll eat the waveform and quickly get him down. Jumping from Velo, gets the 2-man chrono. Quickly will finish off LPC. Now looks to go for Yao here. Yao is going to be able to burrow strike to the low ground and make it back in away, while all the meanwhile Monet just right-clicks apart the big bad ogre, and he is going to get dropped. QO's here now. He's died twice straight, and he's looking to take some names, but the chase isn't really there by MVP. They have no additional lockdown. With the chrono being gone, with Ogre being gone, the chase will conclude.
Yeah, I mean, the previous Chronos has been great, but now we see the lack of synergy.
It's not the dribbling through the legs kind of a work, but oh man, they spot DK, but it's too late as they pop the dust. He's going to be able to get off a good Dragon Tail. The follow-up is going to be there with the Burrow Strike, but it's not going to be enough. They're going to be able to turn it around and take out that Sand King. Time dilation, very effective, but they still bull rush forward, and they pop another, and they're going to go ahead and get QO2. Huge committed fight right now for LFY as they just force MVP back. What could have been an opportunity potentially gone in LFY, looking to punish them for it. They are on chase, and ReiSeN says, I will make them follow me, team. You go off and make it away. The Ogre valiantly sacrifices himself as they just slaughter him down in the river. And with that, LFY pull off, more confident than ever. MVP reaching at this point for any sort of response, and that's how it felt in the fight previous, where you were saying they didn't have Has a Moonlight Shadow to help him out, and that is a relocate not going too far. But Febby, he's got Dragonlance, so he thinks he can just walk in there and catch him from range, but he's in trouble, buddy. That Dragonlance isn't going to save you from that. He goes down. MVP. Oh, very unfortunate opportunity. He could, have a Tinker split push kind of a game, and he might have to force LFY to kind of keep tabs on those lanes as we see a nice two-man stun connection here from Yao. That was wonderfully done. Leads to a takedown of Dubu. Just more support slaughter here by LFY. And okay.
Chrono.
Nice chrono.
Oh my
god. Huge damage with the stacked arrow on top of it to slaughter Xiao Wei. They look to go for Yao, but Yao's going to be able to make it up and out from the back of that burrow, and then with a blink, he's out of there. But okay, small response from MVP.
Delayed that late game. Speaking of which, looks like we're going to see a little bit of rotation here.
They got a ward down early, so they already spotted out where the Ogre was, and they will take that opportunity to quickly execute him. Moonlight Shadow will come out. They drop more Sentry, though, and they will have the vision. Couldn't make it back in a way, even with how fat he is. He is going to be going down. Nice pick off there, and like butter. That's where all that accelerated farm comes into play, but imagine stacking that kind of ability together with Tinker. I mean, I don't know. It's just, I feel like you can force LGD everywhere. Mid lane, Velo with the defensive chrono. Able to get up to the high ground here, but Monet is still chasing. This is a very awkward situation, but it looks like he's going to be able to make it out. While mid lane, Super has made his advancement, caught out Febby. He's going to be out, and now they're going to look for the Dubu follow-up. Self-disruption, but he might have just put himself into a grave. He's gone.
I think one of the reasons that Febby did not go for the Aghanim build is that he knows he can't split push that efficiently this game. Like, you have a Blink Sand King to deal against, you have a Blink Dragon Knight, there's Relocate, there's a Yule Scepter. Although in this game, does not look good.
Not good in this one, and it doesn't look any better for Febby, as raining in from the sky, LPC and Super Duo show up. They'll get that quick nab, and as they look for the Dubu follow-up, he's going to be able to get the disruption and walk on back out. With the Mirana now off the playing field here, LFY, going to be caught under a two-man chrono. QO jumps in. Good burst is going to allow to get the kill on the Sand King, and they're going to look for the follow-up on the Super. He gets the BKB off, and they blow up and tear down. That Faceless Void, man, what a return fire coming out from Monet. LFY just shrug off that gank. I mean, this game, with any sort of huge team win, will allow them to easily clear out Rax with the help of that Edict too. Oh man, quickly blowing up Dubu. Xiao Wei, though, will be paying the price. Monet too will lose his Aegis here. Not before he's able to get that one last takedown of QO, who is going to be on the sidelines. Has a buyback here, but I mean, the damage may have already been done. Rax are down. Bottom lane is totally open-ended now. MVP, they'll probably still look to hold and fight. They have ways to kind of deal with the stronger creeps, but we'll have to see how much fight is going to be left, at least in their hearts.
Jumping away, but it's nowhere to jump.
Jesus. Yeah, unmerciful here. LFY, really a nice job responding back to the huge performance by MVP in Game 1.